Welcome back. So what's going on this beautiful Friday? No, I'm not streaming today. I am, in fact, sitting in Mexico City right now, and I'm going to tell you why. But let me share a few things with you guys in case you're wondering again or you're getting a little antsy about the whole Bitcoin market and the whole entire crypto market. Why are they going down? And more importantly, is this the end? Is this the time to be selling? Let me talk about all these things and more. Oh, by the way, look at all that. Waiting to be drunk. Just kidding. Anyways, right now, it's about 10:30 where I am, and you can see Bitcoin's right around 50,800, a little bit below 51,000. We've been hovering here for quite some time, and I know it's frustrating that Bitcoin is not shooting up to the moon, is not making a new high. But you know what? When it comes to Bitcoin, when it comes to investing, you have to have patience. Okay? Keep in mind, we came up very, very quickly. Very, very quickly within the last few weeks. Okay? And when we do this, taking a little breather is not a bad thing. In fact, I called this red line, this major resistance, 52.3. And I said we may be consolidating there for quite some time. Look at this consolidation. Look at how long that took. Multiple months. And we only been up here for about a week or so. Okay, so I know it could be frustrating, but just look at how much volatility there were just a few months ago versus the volatility now, okay? Big difference. Look at that drop right there, right? From about $50,000 all the way down to 40,000. Now that's volatility. Right now, not so much. So the market is still extremely strong, guys. This is definitely not time to be panicking. I don't think any of you guys are really panicking at this point, but in case there are a few of you guys watching and you're unsure because you're new to the space, you just invested, maybe you bought some Bitcoin at 52,000 and now you're feeling scared. Trust me when I say this, volatility is the name of the game. It's the price of admission, really. And if you could withstand the volatility, you're going to do just fine when it comes to Bitcoin and really with any kind of investing. So today, Block, the company that Jack Dorsey runs, they surged up today because they made a whole bunch of money. On what, you may be wondering? Well, Bitcoin. 90% boost in Bitcoin gross profits. That's ridiculously awesome. And they've been secretly accumulating more Bitcoin. So 3 years ago, they started with a smaller amount, 3,300. Now, 8,000. And you may be thinking, well, 8,000 doesn't sound that impressive, especially not compared to 190,000 for MicroSaylor, but still. Look at how much that's worth. That's a lot of money, right? That's why you want to hold Bitcoin long term. That's just 3 years, okay? 3 years ago. So a lot of people look at day to day, and I get that, day to day, week to week. But you really should be looking at Bitcoin year to year or over course of many years because nothing outperforms it. It just keeps on moving. Bitcoin does not care about FUD or volatility or anything else. It's pure. It's a network. It's a pure network and nothing's going to disrupt it. And that's why so many other companies are jumping in. Even Reddit recently, they're going IPO and they're still investing in Bitcoin and not only Bitcoin, in Ethereum, right? Every single major company out there is now wondering if they should put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Every single one. And here's the real reason why you should not be scared. I take that back. Not the real reason, but one of the major reasons. Despite recently Bitcoin having a little bit of a dip, you know what's not dipping? Look at all these big boys and how much Bitcoin they're adding every single day. In fact, yesterday, BlackRock alone added more than what Grayscale sold. Just think about that. BlackRock added almost 3,000 Bitcoins in a single day. So these big boys, these big institutions keep on buying. Fidelity, almost 1,400. Even ARK, 500. And today, probably even bigger. So right now, Grayscale, whatever they're selling is being eaten up by the other ETFs. And that's why Bitcoin is so darn strong. If you're thinking, well, if BlackRock and everyone else is buying so much, now how come Bitcoin is going down? Right now, it looks like the miners are still selling. That's the real culprit. Even though we like to blame Grayscale, and yes, they are selling, they're still selling hundreds of millions per day, which is a lot, right? But if the other ETFs are soaking it up, there has to be another source. And right now, it does seem like it's the miners. And no, the miners not giving up. They're not panic dumping. In my opinion, the miners are selling because they need that money for the halving event. The halving event is coming up, and they need to make sure they have enough money to be able to double basically their infrastructure. They have to double the mining power, double the infrastructure to support cooling and electricity, and maybe they need to buy more facilities, right? They need to double. Think about how difficult it is. They need to double to keep the same rate that they are at now. So, again, guys, volatility is the name of the game. It's a price for admission, basically, when it comes to investing, especially so with Bitcoin and crypto. So you have to stay strong, stay focused, right? And don't give up. Now, the reason why I'm in Mexico City, in fact, is for Karate Combat KC44. Been hyping this up for months upon months, and it's going to happen today. Okay, the fight starts around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be streaming everything. There's a lot of fighters, not just IFC fighters, but I think I'll be just streaming everything tonight on CryptosRUs Plus. So make sure you subscribe. Go head to CryptosRUs Plus. The link is in the description. Make sure you subscribe, and then you can watch everything live, and you'll be able to watch all your favorite, including Ben. And then you got Crypto Crow, you got FT Kid, you got Moon Daddy, you have More Light, Dreamer, Phil, Grady. They will all be fighting tonight in Mexico City. It's going to be crazy. All right, guys. You see, my breakfast is waiting for me. This is a super nice hotel, by the way, a 5-star hotel. This is probably the nicest room I've stayed at in my whole life. So I'm going to go enjoy. I'm going to enjoy the city, and I'm going to enjoy the fight. So make sure you guys tune in tonight and stay strong, my friends. Take care. Bye-bye.